Hello neighbors. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all having a good day. I'm trying to have a good day. Woke up a little weird, but you know, par for the course. Okay, we left off where we didn't have any kind of contract, and at the moment, I don't really want to advance. So the medium ones are all locked. We have to do contracts in order to be able to increase that. However, we can still do these and still make good money. This one here is on a decline. This one's on a very big decline though. That one's on a rise. This one's on a rise, but it's not paying much. I almost want to do this one just to make the extra money. So let's do it. We can have 57 of them, right? Well, that's a lot. Let's go ahead and just do 15. We'll execute 15. We'll get it started, get it going, get it done, and go from there. I need to put a loading dock right here. I need to switch the docks around. I don't know why it went there. I thought I had this as receiving and that shipping. Yeah, because the thing was up here. What? What happened here? Okay, while those guys are doing their thing, this is going to be export only. This is going to be import only. There we go. That's big. All right, so we have this area here. This is an assembly room, and I'm thinking this is going to be an assembly room, right? So we'll have one set, we'll have one room, because you're going to have multiple assemblies as you go. And I'm just thinking that we could possibly, hey, look, we got a contract for the same thing we're doing. I'm just thinking that we could possibly have this set up better. I really do. Can't put two side by side. But if we did one here, one there, assembly like that, add this right here, this, maybe put that like that, and no. Okay, and then we can put like a water machine or something like that for aesthetics in there. Yeah, something like this. You know, I don't want it there. I don't want them tripping over it. If I can get away with it. Maybe we'll have this flower thing in here. There we go. There. Now it's not. All right, let's order that. That way, in case there's multiple things that we have to assemble, this will take and fill that void. Okay. And then we'll put isn't there a bulletin board that we can use? Yeah. We can put that guy right there, like that. Okay, whoop. We have mold. And then we have to take this and we have to move it into here. All right, cool. Why are you guys having an issue? What the heck? Wow, maybe I need to slow it down a little bit because I was unaware that thing was even in critical condition. And it's saying that no storage space for the handle. Why? This is clearly part of it. Yeah, it's clearly part of it. Here's my metalworking machines. Yeah, this metal, this is all product for, that's a product of, the handles are a product of this. I don't understand what the heck's going on. Can we repair this? I can't repair it? Okay. Alright, cool. So far, so good. Alright, let's make sure we turn on our happiness and our workstation stuff. This is yellow, but this is loading and stuff like that, so I'm not really too concerned with it. What I am gonna do is I'm going to put in a general storage right here. Okay, just like that, so that they have somewhere to bring their like materials and stuff like that. Any materials that won't fit in here can fit right here, and it'll be just fine. Yeah. All right, so we went up. We're now 15 out of 26, but we're halfway there. Once we beat Nemesis, we'll be all right. All right, let's speed this back up. I am thinking that it's time, y'all, to do some plastic, something with plastic, because the metal and the wood's fine, and we really need to get a milling machine. Yeah, we really need to get one. But that, again, is another woodworking machine that I've got to put down another room for, so. Oh God, here he comes. He's going to start doing nefarious things to our stuff and things here. Okay. So what I'm thinking is we move this and we shrink it down by one, just by one, nothing big. Okay. Then that way it affords us the ability to come in here and get one of these dudes and slam it down right maybe here. Okay. All right. This thing here, if you look at everything that it does, okay, it is a workbench, right? Yeah, okay. It's a woodworking bench. Okay. So if we look at the woodworking bench, it's a lathe, okay? It's a bender, it's a miller, and it cuts all the different things, plus it glues. Now we have a gluing machine. Of course, that's not a gluing machine. I think this is a gluing machine, honestly. Yep. We have a gluing machine. We have multiple ways to cut things. The only things that we don't have are a lathe, which we could drop this guy right here, just like that. Okay. And we could get this here milling machine. Okay. We do that, we can put something in the center in between it for decor, and it will make it to where they like it. Let's move that there, move that there, utilize as much of the space in the middle as we possibly can to make room for things and stuff. And I say that take a real look at this for a second. I want to have one order go, right? I want to just order it all at once. So let's get our, what do we want to hear? We don't want another one of these because we have one. We could possibly put a fan in. I don't think we have one, do we? No, we don't have a fan here. Yeah, we can put a fan in here. That's 25. Which with our handy dandy doubler thing. Our handy dandy doubling, it will increase it and keep it green. So let's order that. 7 grand for it. Put it down to 8. But we're fixing to finish up these we're fixing to finish up these here shelves, and we'll be able to make some more money. So let's get that going. And then of course we need to come here, and I would like to buy, what I'm wanting to do is buy this plot right here. If I buy this plot right here, my factory can just expand all the way down, and I can have what I wanted in the first place, my shipping here and my receiving down here, you know? So yeah, I'm thinking that'll work. The goal is, okay, the goal is to hit number 1. We want to be the number 1 factory in the game. If we can get the number 1 factory in the game, well, all the better. And I will consider that game beaten. How about that? We'll consider it beat at that point. Let's put a water cooler right here. Yeah, we'll just put a water cooler right there. It'll change the mood of the room. Not by much, but it will. You know, we can probably maybe, let's throw a flower pot right next to it. There we go. Okay. Let's deliver that. Okay. And then let's set up for our next one. Our next great design here to make some money. Because that's what it's really about, is your profit margins and your it's a management game. And I love management games. You know. It may not seem like it, but I promise you, I really do. They're frustrating. They're not just frustrating, they're challenging. They make you really have to think about your next big idea, you know? Like this one here, right? Okay. Now that we have the metal, we can't really do anything with. The gluing, we can't really do anything with. Because the gluing is already set up. So what is it that guy was doing then? Was he gluing everything on this machine rather than utilizing the gluing machine? What? That's not right. See, that's why I want everything centralized, right? I want everything like the gluing machine, the painting machine, and there's another one, the sewing machine. I want all those in one room, okay? Because they're single set units that do single things, right? And because of yeah. Anyway, we'll get there. Just slow down, Punky, and take it one step at a time here. That was on an upward, but there's a lot of steps in making video game consoles. Trust me, there's a lot of steps in that, and I don't really feel like doing it. So let's go ahead and do our, nope, we can't even do our challenge because we passed it up. I think we'll do this. But this here, we're going to link to the gluing machine rather than link it to our workstation. Let's make sure. Yeah, see, this is linked to that, and we don't want that. We want it linked to this. Maybe that's what's going on. Huh? Everything linked to the wrong thing. And see, this is a first assembly, which if we look right here is what we want. Let's get out of this and let's link up because we forgot to do that. Okay. And then this link to that. All right. So now, yeah, we're good. All right. Come in here, go to the plan one more time, go to the assembly. The first time it's assembled, it'll go here. After it's assembled and everything gets done, it will go to the final assembly here. And then we will execute that plan just like that. We're going to repair that. We're going to repair that. And we're going to get it done. Do it. We should be able to whip these out no problem. Now see, now they're putting it all here, and I don't like that. I don't want them putting it in all in this one room. They should be in here. It's coming from this product. It should be going to here. It shouldn't be going here at all. This is an unneeded step in our process. The other thing I'm seeing is there's way too many people on break. There's way too many people taking a break and not doing anything. And that's a problem. That is definitely a problem. But right now I can't really do much about it. Take this guy and we're gonna move this out here. That way we can possibly shrink this room down and move some of it over here. But for now, let's go ahead. No, I don't want to spend money right now. I want to wait. I want to try and we're gonna try and make as much money as we can so that we can buy this property here. And I gotta learn to stop repairing my machinery when they're not even yellow yet. I want them bright yellow before I repair them, because otherwise it's taking too long to get stuff done. See, like this here, he's got 17 pieces left and he's not even yellow, even though it looks yellow. He's not even in the yellow yet. See, like the gluing machine right here, if you notice, it's got 60 things it's got to do. It's got 19 left, and it's not even close to being yellow yet, and in close to range of needing repairs. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that maybe it's time to retire the woodworking bench. I mean, we've got a lathe now. We've got a miller now. I would really like to just retire this and get a gluing machine. I really would. But we're going to go ahead and repair it. Yeah, I would really like to retire it and get a glue machine and maybe move stuff around down here and rearrange it to be able to fit another gluing machine here. I don't know. I don't think we can like move this anywhere. Yeah, see, there's nowhere. No, we ain't doing that. Not anytime soon. Okay. We'll get there. One day. Maybe. I just think it's cool that you know, you've got each little part that you have to make. The goal of basically the goal of the game. Oh God, not whack-a-mole. Or no, this is a Nemesis agent. That's right. Okay, so the way you find these guys is this, or the way I have found these guys. Okay, is you go in here and you look at your workers. Okay, and you know Kyle has a hat. Okay, with a mustache. Jack has a hat with a mustache, but Jack has like a baseball cap, right? Joe doesn't have a hat and he's balding. Margaret has blue hair. Joanne has just a normal haircut. So we can pretty much go in here and you can look at all of your crew and you can figure out who belongs here and who does not. Who is a spy and who isn't. Look at this guy right here. This guy doesn't belong here. He's not part of this factory. He doesn't work here. See? So we take this and we go boop, and he's gone. He's out of here, like that. Anyway, Nemesis will send agents to your factory to try and set things up to get things to slow you down, because it doesn't want you to become the #1 factory, right? And that's the goal of the game. The premise of the game is that you're just a little toy factory trying to compete in the market. Not even a toy factory. You're just a factory itself. You know, you're just a little workshop that goes big. Get it? Little big workshop. Yeah. See how that works? Yeah. Anyway, so later on, right now we have just like a skeleton crew growing. Later on, we'll have many other people. We'll have several different of the break rooms and everything like that. But yeah, right now it's just really grinding it out. It's a grinder game. At the moment, it's just a grinding game. Trying to get enough money to get to the next step, get to the next tier, get to the next operation. Of course, it's always that, but like I say, our main goal is to beat Nemesis at becoming #1. There will be new clients that want different things, and they want yeah, some of the buildings, some of the orders that they put in are massive, and I mean they're just like, yeah, they get very complicated. Okay, we don't really need supplement money. I don't want to keep doing these because this is taking forever to do, but at the same time, I'm making good money off of them. The demand is going down. Not many people are wanting them, even though the price is staying steady or going up. And that's another thing this game does, is just a lot about playing the market. You see, you don't want to like, okay, whoa, that's a lot of money you can make there, and you put a lot of parts out there. Well, guess what? Eventually, people are gonna want them. Eventually, it's gonna go and it's gonna drive them. If you oversaturate the market, like anything else, if you give it too much, it's just gonna yeah, it's gonna drive it down. So you've got to pick your battle. But see, I don't really like the table. The tables are huge. The tables are massive, but they're really quick. Let's go ahead. All right, let's go ahead and we'll schedule tables to be done. Yeah, we'll schedule these tables. We'll go ahead and see about doing it. See what happens here. They don't require much. They're one assembly and they're easy to do. We can do probably 10 of them and be safe. Okay. And then because we're doing that, and that is just basic tabling, I would like to go ahead and do a plan of rubber duckies. Because rubber duckies, here's the one. No, see, they've got maybe 4 or 5. They've only got 2 steps to them and they're done, right? And we can order so many of them. So I want to make 20 of them. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do a bunch of them. Okay. Why am I on this? I don't wanna build. What? Okay, go. Do it. Let's sell this stuff. Get all our parts for everything in. There we go. See, all our parts come in. The truck driver didn't get mad at us this time. Beautiful. Beautiful. I really hope that you guys are enjoying this game. I find it, it's got, in certain many ways, it has its little, like, it's a satisfying thing to see. You order something, you make something, you make, like, from start to finish, you can see it go from being just parts on a table to becoming an actual part to making actual money for you. And it really just, yeah, there's something satisfying about that. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Like, yeah, it's very interesting. Plus, it kind of gives you an idea. Now, okay, I've worked in factories before, and while these little presses that they have right here for rubber duckies are kind of close to what they do, but it's more of a. I mean, some of these machines are massive. I mean, just absolutely massive beast of machinery. So, yeah. Anyway, for now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's my time for today. I want to thank you so much, as always, for stopping by, checking out my videos, and giving me a look. See, I really appreciate your time and effort. That being said, as always, be good to each other. Be good neighbors. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See, you thought I was going to forget about it too, didn't you? Anyway, have a good day, everybody. We'll see you next. Every morning I wake up to the sound of a funky rhythm that's shaking the ground. My neighbor's got a groove that just won't quit. Gonna join the party 'cause I can't resist. He's got the funk in his soul, it's in his
every night.